through that. I just want to just go off into the sunset, and then I won't have to deal with you guys no more. Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
The games that you worked as an announcer, did that give you any kind of a different perspective of basketball as opposed to when you were on the bench or playing?
Well, it gave me not a basketball, but a different perspective in terms of announcers and commentators. You know, you think, well, oh man, I can do that. That's a tough job. You know, to get in and out. I mean, Stu and Chick, I give them a lot of credit now because Stu has to get in and out before Chick. You know, and that's a hard thing, you know. So I respect both of them now, you know, because you got to say your thing and shut up. And I was like, man, it was tough. But basketball itself, no. I'm a student of the game, and all I was doing was studying the game and doing it in a different way and trying to tell the fans from a player's perspective what I was seeing.
Can you compare standing at the podium right now to last November 7th?
Yeah, a lot more relaxed. Whew. You know, better. And it was tougher then because, boom, you had to say goodbye and, you know, it was rushed and that whole thing. And it's just easier now.
Magic, you recently resigned from President Bush's AIDS Commission, and there have been talks that you may be throwing your support behind Bill Clinton. If the governor is elected president and asks you to become on his commission, the AIDS Commission again, would you go back?
Yes. If he's going to do what he promised to do. I mean, he's going to have to increase the budget, and he's going to have to act and do some things. But if it's just lip service, no.
Magic.
Even if you don't need to, you're making a statement by coming back and playing. Even if you don't want to, if you don't need to, you are making a statement. I wonder, I know this is going to be in the back of your mind. How will you deal with that? What are you thinking about?
Well, it's no. You don't have to really deal with it. It says enough itself. I mean, I don't have to say anything or do anything. Once I hit the floor, all the words are being spoken because I'm out there. I'm out there competing. I'm out there playing, and I'm out there trying to win games. It's not a lot I have to say.
Magic, what did Kareem say?
I haven't talked to Kareem. I had called him about the Kawhi situation because I know his house was affected by it. But a lot of people I tried to contact, answering machines or whatever. But I'm sure he's going to be right behind me. I'm sure he's going to say the same thing. Because most guys will tell me, get back out there. You know, the guys I've been competing against for the last, month at UCLA, and, man, you coming back. What are you doing? Get back in there, you know. Yeah, so it's no problem. I'm sure he's going to be like a lot of my close friends. You know, Larry Drew and I have been working out for the last 4 or 5 months, and he was telling me the same thing. You know, all my friends, Jeffrey, all of them. You know, it's just they've been supporting me the whole way. Been telling me to get back out there.
Last August you talked about your T helper cell count. You said it had risen, probably because of the fact you were taking the drug and it was having some effect. What's your status now with that?
It's still great.
Will you be able to continue with your ATP treatment?
I've been doing it all the time and working out. You know, the workout is important as the drugs, with no question. You know, just like this morning, I've already worked out twice. You know, UCLA, lifting weights. Like I told you, I'm 235 pounds now. Never been ever close to this. I got more muscles than I ever dreamed of, you know. Things have changed. You know, my body has changed, and I can say Gary has really been working me out really hard, and I've been enjoying it. So I'm ready to go. Yes, either one.
On the lighter side, when you retired, they had the retirement ceremonies. Boston Celtics players gave you part of the parquet floor. When you returned to Boston, you thought of giving it back?
No, I'm keeping it because I figure like when they build that new one, I'm probably gonna put it up for sale.
Urban I thought the longer you took, the less likely it might be that you'd come back.
Well, yeah, it's just you have to go ahead and weigh it all out. And I wanted to continue my workouts to see how I was doing in terms of just playing. And, now was the perfect time because I think it's only a week to training camp. I can go in, relax, and don't have to be worried about answering the question over and over again if I had said it earlier. Yes?
Irvin said you're going to be back for real. Do you think there's any chance of a reaction such as the one that erupted before the All-Star game? A lot of people seem to have misgivings about it.
I'm not worried about that, and I'm not concerned with it. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I played against the best basketball players in the world every day, and we played hard every day. It wasn't no, I'm going to bag up off of you. Michael played me hard, John Stockton, whoever was on me. I played them hard. I was hitting, running. Same thing at UCLA in the morning. I'm going to win. They foul hard. I foul hard. I don't have any problem with that.
Has anybody ever confessed to you that they had second thoughts and overcame them?
No. Not yet, anyway. So, I think as you watch and you see, as you learn, then you understand. I think a lot of guys have learned what was happening.
Irvin, you said that you have other interests that take the place of basketball, but anybody who's watched you this past year knows that you play basketball all the time. What is it about the game now? You really, in some form or another, have to play basketball, don't you? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like an addiction.
No question. If I didn't come back now, I'll be playing at the clubs like I have been playing for the past year. I probably would have. Well, we would have took a tour around the world. We had that set up in case I didn't play. A lot of cities wanted me to come in, put on exhibition, bring a team, and we were thinking about doing that. We had some set countries already in line in case I didn't come back. So there was some other things I was going to do, but I was going to definitely play basketball, without a doubt. I mean, every day I got to do that. I got to touch it.
Your old contract pick up, or do you sign a new one?
Mitch, I tell you, you are something. Well, when I called Dr. Buss Saturday and told him I was coming back, this is what type of guy he is. He had remembered that. And he initiated it, and we've been talking about a new contract. So probably in the next day or two, we'll have it all buttoned down, because this was my year to renegotiate, as the league wouldn't let me do it. So it's almost done. And
What aspects of this year's team excite you the most?
the fact that they have improved, and the fact that we got a lot of interchangeable guys. We haven't been very versatile lately, but we're as versatile as it gets now, and just really looking forward to jumping in with this team. We've been up to UCLA, and James Worthy looks as good as he's ever looked. Vladdy's been there every day. A.C. Green is up there every day. Byron Scott, Sadale Three. It's just guys. I mean, you're talking 5 or 6 guys up there working out and playing against all the other pros who live here. So that's an encouraging sign. James Edwards has been there every day. So that's 6 or 7 guys right there getting themselves in shape, getting ready.
Irvin, how do you see the West coming in Portland and Utah?
For the West to be as tough as it's ever been, especially with Charles coming. He told me that he thought it was going to be Phoenix and Utah unless I came back. So, back.
Irvin, you said a couple months ago that if you did come back, it was for 1 year. Did you change your heart on that, or is that open-ended, or is that still the way you're leaning?
Well, I'm leaning that way, and we just had to wait and see. My wife told me that's it, 1 and get out, or she's leaving me. So I can't let her leave, her and the baby leave me. So we'll see what happens.
Imagine, when talking to your doctors about this, you obviously had to weigh the physical disadvantages with the psychological advantages. What balance was struck in that discussion?
What balance? Well, basically, you just say, what do you want to do? You know that it's a small risk, and but if you take care of yourself and you do what you're supposed to do, you can outweigh that risk, and it's no real balance. It's just what you want to do in your mind and your heart, because we all take a risk every day because we can get killed any time. You think the guy yesterday thinking he was going to get shot with a stray bullet? No. Well, two of them. The athletic director as well. You take risks every day.
Do you anticipate full participation in training camp?
Of course.
You'll hear about it if he doesn't.
Magic, do you regret taking the 1 year off? Do you regret doing that in any way?
No. I'm not a regret person. I made a decision. I stuck by it. So it was good for me.
And the weight you put on, was that by design to help combat viruses? That's like an exercise or what?
Well, it wasn't by design. I mean, we were going to work out, but we knew some weight was going to come. We didn't know I was going to get that big so fast. But it was good because I figured I was going to swing back and forth, so it was good that I did it. And also, it can help you too at the same time. So all of it works together. A last question, and
Did Cookie say anything specific to seal the decision for you?
Did you? No, she just said, get out, go do it. No, I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of listening to you. I'm tired of looking at old tapes. Please go back.
It's winning time.
Yeah, it's winning time. So get out the house. Irvin and I will be there at every game and be supporting you. That's what she said. And like I said, we've both been praying on it. And they've been answered. All right, thanks. Thanks. So I know you've been curious about all these questions, so I got Dr. Melman going to answer a lot of those for you, okay? I will be bugging you this season, so thank you. Dr. Melman.
Dr. Millman, can you talk just about the advantages? I guess you have to look at the silver lining of whatever dark cloud there is. I mean, is it conceivable that because he's doing what he wants to do, even though there is a wear and tear on the body that perhaps from a medical standpoint you don't particularly like, would this work out to be an advantageous thing for him?
I think the answer is we really don't know. We're facing a new challenge in trying to define what Irvin's health is likely to be. We can theorize as much as we want, and in trying to educate Irvin over the past 10 months, that's exactly what we've tried to do. But the problem is we haven't had anyone in this position before, and although we have a year's history or 10 months history, we are yet to find out. And I don't know how to balance the various factors. There's some good, there's some not so good. And in balance, the only thing that we'll know is what happens in this experiment called Irvin Johnson.
What experts did you consult? What team's experts?
The primary consultant was Dr. David Ho of the Aaron Diamond AIDS Research Center in New York City. We also have had input from others across the country. UCLA was helping us early on and has continued to have input as well. We've had an enormous amount of input from numerous experts throughout the country and the world, I would say.
Deciding on how many games you would play, not knowing, why did you come to the amount of games you could play? Why not 82? Why not 40?
It's a good question. There really is no formula that we use to establish that. I would look at the amount that Irvin's going to play as something that may change from moment to moment. We've given a range that we expect will be reasonable. We don't know the answer because, like I said, we haven't done this before.
What might be good and what might be bad.
I'm not sure what...
You said there's some good things that can happen and some bad.
Well, when you look at what happens to someone who has an infection or the human immunodeficiency virus infection in particular, or the immune system in a slightly more general phase, you can postulate that exhaustion can